What is up, guys? Welcome to Tech Savvy Buyers. So today we've got 10 special Black Friday deals that you can actually purchase right now. So if you don't want to go out and do all the shopping during the crazy holiday rush, you want to sit home and do it at the comfort of your house, your couch, your gaming chair, whatever it is, these are deals that you can pick up today, right now. Most of them are available online. However, I do have a few that you're gonna have to go into the store to pick up. But nonetheless, these are deals that you can get as of today. So we're gonna look at all 10 of these crazy deals after a word from today's sponsor.
Today's video is sponsored by GVGMall.com. GVG Mall carries a wide variety of game currencies and gift cards that you could use to take your gaming to the next level. If you're looking for a fresh copy of Windows or Microsoft Office, then you can certainly find those on GVGMall.com as well. They are priced very competitively and offer legit copies of Microsoft software. You can pick up a copy of Windows 10 Pro for under 15 bucks. Visit GVGMall.com for more information and use code TSB to save during checkout.
So make sure you check out GVGMall.com if you want to grab a new copy of Windows, or a new key of Windows, shall I say. Anyways, I've got my list right here, and this is pretty much a very comprehensive list of stuff that you can buy if you're looking to build a PC. Those are where the best deals are at. I'm not really covering, some of the other consumer electronics too much, just because it's just all over the internet, and you guys can pretty much find that easily. So if you want a new Keurig or a new cup of coffee or something, this is probably not going to be the channel that you're going to come want to watch for that. Anyways, let's kick off with deal number one. So you can pick up the ASRock Radeon RX 5700 XT. This is their Tai Chi model with 8 gigs of memory. It's right now for $439 when it was originally for $479. Now, off the bat, that doesn't sound like a huge discount, and frankly, it's not. 40 bucks is not going to make or break the bank in a case like this where you're already spending over $400. However, here's the cool thing: you're getting a ton of free stuff with it. They're actually throwing in a gaming router that they value at 200 bucks, also by ASRock, for free with this. If you pick this up off of Newegg, you're going to get 3 months of Game Pass for free with AMD. And you'll get a copy of either Borderlands 3 or Ghost Recon Breakpoint for your choice, whichever one makes sense to you. You'll get that for free as well. So when you look at the combined package for 440 bucks, this is absolutely cheap, relatively. You're getting a lot of bang for buck here, and that's the only reason why I'm actually including this on the list. Speaking to graphics cards, number 2 is the EVGA GeForce RTX 2080 XC2 Ultra. This is also an 8 gig model. Now this one has been retailing for about 879 bucks since the day it has launched, and sometimes you'll see it come down to about $760 to $770. Right now on Amazon, it's for $679. However, if you pick it up, you'll also get a $20 rebate on it, which brings it down to $659. So overall, it's not a bad price considering that this card has always pretty much historically fluctuated around the $700 to $800 price tag, or $750 to $880 price tag. And now that you can pick it up for $679 down to $659, it's actually a pretty good deal if you're looking to upgrade your GPU. And for those of you guys who really don't know, the RX 2080 is pretty much a beefed up 1080 Ti that can handle ray tracing. So if you already have a 1080 Ti like I do, I probably wouldn't want to go and make the change, but if you don't and wanted to get a 1080 Ti, the 2080 is good for you. Now, if you're looking to get some new processors, Micro Center has some killer deals, whether you're looking for AMD and Intel ones. Now, recently I covered AMD, so in this video I'm going to cover Intel's processors because they're pretty good and pretty well priced. The Core i7 9700K typically goes for 500 bucks, is down to $300 right now. I think that's a very, very good deal considering Core i7 9700K is a very solid processor nonetheless. Just because it runs a little bit hotter than AMD processors, they still have the single core frequencies and can overclock to 5 gigs better and easier than any AMD processor can right now. So if you're looking to get that processor and you've had your eye on a 9700K, you can pick it up for 300 bucks. Alternatively, if you want to save some money and you still want to get a core processor, you can pick up a Core i5 9600K, which typically goes for 300. That is down to 180, also at Micro Center. These are actually the only deals that you're going to have to go into the store to pick up. The rest of the deals that I'm going to share are all online. However, these are arguably the best deals. So if you check on Newegg or Amazon, Best Buy, any of the other websites, you're not going to find the Core i7 or the i5 for this cheap. Only Micro Center is my go-to recommendation. And on top of it, not to digress, but if you pick up a motherboard from them as well, you'll get an additional $30 off on any of these processors. So really, you can get that i7 for as low as $270 or the i5 for as low as $150 if you buy a motherboard with it. Moving on to get some storage options. So we have the Sabrient 1TB PCI Gen 4 M.2 SSD. That was a huge sentence, but this typically retails for about 200 bucks, and right now it's down to 158. That includes a $11 coupon that you can clip. This is on Amazon. This is gonna sell out pretty quick. I actually already picked up one of these because I think this is solid, and it's going to be included in a new build that I'm doing soon, so you guys will get a look at that. I'm actually updating my own personal rig, and I'm using a very special case, custom painting it. I'm gonna do some hard tubing, liquid cooling as well, and show you guys everything on that. It's a pretty awesome video. Keep a lookout for that. And speaking of that, if you're not subscribed, make sure you guys are subscribed and hit that notification bell so you know when I'm putting out new content. But anyways, the Sabrian 1 terabyte drive is a very solid PCI Gen 4 drive. This is great if you're building a AMD Ryzen 3rd gen processor build and you're using an X570 board. So you might want to keep an eye out on this. It's usually 200 bucks. It's down to 158. $42 off. 158 for a 1 terabyte Gen 4 is really cheap, guys. This is better than some of the other ones that you're seeing out there. Make sure you pay attention to the read and write speeds because that is what ultimately matters when you pick up your M.2 SSDs. Adding on to that, if you're looking for a new power supply, Rosewell Photon power supplies have really good discounts going on Newegg's website. However, I think the best discounted one is their 1350 watt 80 plus gold edition. This typically goes for 200 bucks. It's now down to $100. For 100 bucks, you can pick up a 1350 watt PSU that's 80 plus gold with 5 years of warranty. So I'm telling you guys, I bought a Rosewell Photon 850 watt 80 plus gold power supply last year, and it's still doing wonders. It's actually what I use in my test bench all the time. The 850 watt is a very solid one, so I can only imagine the 1350 watt being even better. So those are you guys who are doing dual GPU setups and you don't want to splurge on spending hundreds of dollars on a PSU, this is a very solid deal. Rosewell is a good brand name for PSUs. I've used them myself and I can attest to their quality. They're actually very solid. Great deal, 200 bucks down to 100, solid, absolutely. You guys can pick it up today. I have a link in the description below for you guys to go ahead and check that out. So while we're on the topic of getting your PC builds, let's go ahead and complete it with some nice case fans. So everyone knows Corsair is a leading contender when it comes to making some really good RGB style case fans. And right now you can pick up their LL120 series, the addressable RGB ones, for about 80 bucks on eBay. This is the cheapest I've seen them on the internet right now. These typically retail for about 130 bucks. If you go on Amazon, you can grab them from 90 bucks, and if you go on to Newegg's site, you can also pay around $99.5. Right now, you can get them off of eBay for $80. A ton of them are selling. This is going pretty quick. This is a perfect complementary type fan for any build that you're doing, whether you are trying to set them up for radiators or just typical case fans. They work well, they're quiet, they push and pull a decent amount of air through radiators as well, and it's actually what I use back there. Although I have the ML series, the LL series is actually better than what I have. So definitely check out these fans if you guys are looking to get some new fans for your case. Now there's a ton of different places you can buy VPN service from, but first I'll just stress the importance of having VPN. VPN service is really important, guys. If you're gonna be traveling at all, or you're streaming stuff off the internet, or you basically just want your privacy from your internet service provider, you need to get a VPN service. And you probably want to invest in one that has fast speeds, meaning you're not, connected to a server way out there, which slows down your own in-home internet connection. IVC VPN is a very good service to get. It's what I personally use myself, and I've been using for a couple of months, and at this point I have no complaints with IVC at all. When I stream Netflix, I use IVC. The other cool thing is you can actually access different countries' Netflix if you want using IVC VPN. So if you want to watch content that's exclusive to Canada, for example, you can actually watch that here in the States just by using a VPN service. So right now they have an 87% off sale. You can pick up a 5-year package for as cheap as $1.33 per month. Yes, 5 years is 60 months, so you're paying about close to $80 for this overall package. But guys, honestly, when I subscribed to it myself, I paid 80 bucks for, I believe, a year or 2 years plan. Right now you can get 5 years. It's 87% off, guys. I have a link in the description below. You guys can check that out. Best VPN service. I've actually made a dedicated video on this already. You guys should check them out. All right, moving into some more consumer electronics. I got my last 2 deals for this video. This one is an okay deal. I think the value of this deal is really in what you're getting in the entire package. So right now you can pick up a 70-inch Roku 4K TV. It's typically priced at 900 bucks, but Walmart has a pre-sale going right now, and you can actually go down and order it either online, or you can pick it up in store if you want to today for only $550. 550 bucks, guys, is pretty cheap considering bang for buck on how much you're getting TV wise. That's 70 inches for $550. Typically goes for 900, which already kind of tells you that this is not you know, the cream of the crop TV by any means. This is a RCA Roku TV. This is perfect if you want to place it in a basement or a, you know, some kind of room where you're probably not going to use it that much, or you just want a beater TV, let's call it. So I would not advise this for a home theater setup, or if you're looking to get like really fancy type of things, but having a nice TV that large, that size, maybe for just movie events and stuff like that for friends and family, or you pretty much figure out why you would want to keep a budget TV. But 70 inches RCA Roku TV, which has everything built into it, smart features, and can play Netflix, Hulu, all that jazz. You guys already know what Roku is, so $550, a very, very solid deal. And that brings us to the last deal of this video. So it's no secret that everyone knows the PlayStation 4 1TB edition comes with 3 games, and that's like a highlight of every major retailer, including Amazon, Kohl's, Best Buy, Target, Newegg. I don't think there's a single retailer that's not selling the PlayStation 4 1TB edition with the 3 games: Horizon Zero Dawn, Last of Us Remastered, and God of War. 3 very, very good selling games that are awesome games for anyone to get their feet wet if you're going to get a PS4 for the first time. Well, instead of waiting through to the Black Friday rush and waiting to Thanksgiving and ruining your lunch or dinner, whatever it is that you guys are going to have, tonight, starting at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on November 23rd, Saturday, today, you can pick this up off of Walmart's website for $200. So they're actually making this live tonight. If you haven't gotten a PS4, guys, you guys have to climb out from under that rock and definitely get a PS4, get a dual/second one to put in another room or whatever you want. So $200, 3 games with that PS4. You can pick it up now, so you don't have to wait till next week. And you can actually, I think, go and buy this in store at a Walmart if you do a pick up now option or pick up today option. So check that out. Remember, it's only going to be live after 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which means if you're on the East Coast like I am, you're going to have to wait till 11 o'clock at night tonight. And then you can go ahead and do that sale. And if you're crazy enough to go out at midnight and pick it up, then by all means, go ahead and do it. But that is pretty much all the deals I had for today that you can go ahead and pick up right now, and you don't have to wait till Black Friday rush. These are pretty solid. Remember, during Black Friday, some deals actually, from my experience, are better to purchase ahead of time. I bought this about 10 days ago, close to, and I picked it up for $159 as well. So I paid the same price that this is being advertised for now. In between, it went back up. So you gotta watch pricing a lot, and I would recommend, if you guys doubt any of the prices that I've shared, for example, or that you're watching in other people's videos or reading articles on Forbes and whatnot, always use Keepa Price Tracker or use Camel. Those will basically give you prices historically on what these things sell for. Typically on Amazon is what they go and look at, but you should be able to be smart enough to figure out if this is just a mediocre sale price or if this is an absolute low bargain price. And always remember, make sure you stick within a budget if you're going to be doing Black Friday shopping. It's very easy to rack up a lot of debt if you guys go crazy and buy all bunch of stuff. Make sure you pick up what it is that you need and don't splurge if you don't need to. Sometimes these deals and prices sound enticing and sound really good, and maybe they're really not all that great unless you really weigh in and look at the pricing. But not to digress on that, thank you very much for staying to the end, guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're up to date. I'm going to be continuously putting out content and doing all coverage of Black Friday and Cyber Monday, so you guys get access to the best deals as they come out, and you don't get to see that out of stock or sold out sign. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for staying to the end and watching. I will see you guys on my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.